We started streaming. Is everything alright? Yeah, my camera quality is very low. Sorry about that. I don't really have a good camera. My bed is in a mess. Ignore that. It's been Halloween. I went out trick-or-treating. Why not? You're like, oh, you're 13-year-old. You're too old to be trick-or-treating. Shut up. Or before I slit your throat, you little shit. Okay, that just got dark. Point is, Halloween, and I just came back from London. London was actually very good. I didn't get stabbed in the ankle, so that's great. Wow, bravo! I even got this T-shirt in London, Jack Skellington, epic. And I bought a giant tub of Mentos, because why not? Oh, freaking no. These, I don't know what I'm even buying at this point. I went, oh shoot, that was not supposed to happen. Yeah. Sorry about that. Is my camera quality like... trying to get to focus. I have a really bad camera. I need to get a new one. It's not very good. I could use my phone, but I have to go through that whole setup thing, and I don't really want to do that. So I have a really cheap camera here. It's like €20 or something. So it's very cheap. If you're wondering why I sound exhausted, it's because I'm recording this at 11:30 at night in my time zone, which is Ireland time zone, so, yeah. I was originally going to start this stream by wearing this funny bird mask, but, to prove to you all that I'm becoming I'm actually committing war crimes at this point. I bought side daggers. I'm committing war crimes now, for God's sake. I'm probably gonna go to jail. We're getting off topic. The point of this video is we're playing my old shitty gamejolt games. The reason why I'm making this video is because I can't remember what the last video uploaded was. I think it was the Killer Bean one, but there could be another one after. Oh yeah, it was the Sonic and Tails deleted scenes video. I have a couple video projects coming up that I have ideas for. I'm switching to do like more high quality kind of essay type videos. That Killer Bean one that you saw, that was the first of its kind. I'm gonna try and do more, make them better than that one, I guess, because that one was very, very messy. It was completely unscripted, and now I don't like writing scripts for videos, but for my other videos that I'm working on, I'm gonna actually try and plan them out. I don't want to script them, I just want to plan them out so I know what I'm talking about before I start recording. Alright, but back off topic. We're playing my old shitty game. For God's sake, I can't talk. We're playing my old shitty gamejolt games because, why not? You know, it's Halloween, so, and I used to make a lot of .exe games because I was an absolute buffoon. I need to open them up now. It's actually pretty cold tonight. I don't know why. I don't know which one to start off on. Oh, and yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm showing my face this time on stream, mainly because I'm working on a movie, and I'm gonna be showing my face in it anyway, so I might as well make a stream showing my face. I think I've done videos of me face revealing before, but I deleted them, so, well, most of them anyway, so here's my face if you haven't seen it already. Wow, I look so sexy. Something's wrong with me. Anyway, for God's sake. Alright. I'm not sure if you can even hear my microphone. Hold on, I need to check the stream here. You see, whenever I make streams like this, I always get very anxious. Like if something isn't working, I need to check the stream here. You see, whenever I make streams like this, I always get very anxious. Like if something isn't working. Okay, yeah, the stream is kind of working. It's just my audio. My microphone is very low, so bring that closer to my face. The freaking microphone quality should you should be able to hear me better. If you can't, well, sorry. I don't really have a lot of options right now. It's like nearly midnight. If you're wondering why I'm up so late, it's because it's just Halloween, so, you know, I hope some guy in a boiler suit and a white mask isn't gonna come up to me with a knife. It's so funny. Okay, so now that everything should be working, we can start the actual stream now. So I have a couple things here that I'm planning to play. Surprisingly, I actually have quite a few games here to play. In my entire 3 years of publishing on gamejolt, I've only actually released a couple games, which is actually surprising, because if you see my Scratch account, where I used to post a bunch of there's like 6 pages of old content. It was a lot of content. Here it's actually not that much, surprisingly. I think mainly because it was such a struggle to upload my games to another website. Well, back then it was. Now it's very easy. All I have to do is use, for God's sake, all I have to do now is use Turbo Warp, and that's all I have to do. Just go into Turbo Warp, export the file, and then voila, it's done. I'm just trying to decide which one should we start off with first, because there's actually quite a few good ones here. And what I mean by good ones, I mean absolutely atrocious ones, but okay, I'm considering starting off with this, but I'm not too sure about it. So remember I said that I used to make a lot of .exe games? Well, yeah, here it is. Here's one of them. Enter.exe. This was really, really bad. Honestly, it was so atrocious. This was basically a knockoff of Sonic.exe back when I thought that creepypasta was actually good. It's an absolutely atrocious creepypasta. Whoever thinks that story is good is either 9 years old or is freaking high or something on weed. I don't know, but like Sonic.exe is the most cliche, stupid story ever. I don't know why I like that so much. Oh, I know why, because I was an absolute idiot and didn't know what the difference between a good and a bad story was. Remember when we all thought .exe games were actually scary? Man, I miss those times. Here's creepypasta. Creepypasta is a space. That's not how the laws of nature work. Hello, my name is Alex. Also, by the way, Alex was just a very common name whenever I was writing stories back then, because Alex is the only name I could come up with, and since it's a gender neutral name, I could just use it for any character, which is great. But it's cliche. If you look through a bunch of my projects, you can see that Alex is a very common name, and it's cliche. So yeah, I'm is spelt wrong. There's no comma, apostrophe, whatever thing in it. Also, there's no capital letters. Why is there no capital letters? There's no full stops either. What the hell? Did English class not teach me anything? Because I did English in school. I did English, for God's sake. Everyone does English. Did I just forget to add full stops into sentences? The only thing I remember to do is add these things in them, the freaking blah 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 speech bubbles. Anyway, hello, my name is Alex. I'm a huge FNAF fan. I collect all the FNAF plushies. Well, I was until one day. Oh, there's a full stop. I didn't notice that. There's no capital letters. When Sister Location got released, I wanted to play it, but on Steam at launch it costed me $20. How much did Sister Location cost at launch? Hold on, fact checking this. How much did Sister Location cost at launch? It only costed $8. Yeah, what the hell? It only costed $8. That's completely false. Anyway. So instead of buying it, I went online and found this website called FNAF Games for Free. I was excited. I installed Sister Location on the website for free. When it finished installing, I opened it, but on my desktop a TXT file appeared, and I opened it. It said, "Please don't play this game, and your fate will be in his hands." Blah blah blah. Cliche. Creepypasta plot. Because it's very easy to survive these .exe scenarios. If a TXT file appears on your computer saying, "Please don't play this game or else your fate will be in his hands," then just don't play it. And even if you do want to play it, like you think, "Oh, it's just a prank or whatever," play it, whatever, I don't care. But basically, it's very easy to survive these .exe scenarios. Like, all you have to do is just plug out your computer. That's all you have to do. Well, I guess in the original Sonic.exe it said that he plugged out his computer and it didn't turn off. Though I could be confusing that with another story, honestly don't know. Also, this is just destined to become a crappy like title made in ClickTeam. But I ignored it. When I opened the game, there was no title screen. Title is spelled with 2 T's. Ugh. And the game just started. I thought they removed it because of copyright issues. Okay. When the game started, it looked normal, but after playing for a few hours trying to beat it, something weird happened. Happened. When I was in the scooping room, instead of baby saying "you're in the scooping room," she said, "Let me crawl into your skin." Okay, I remember this now. When I was writing this, "Let me crawl into your skin," that was actually for a line from a FNAF song. Like, I can't remember what song it was, but it went like, "Let me crawl into your skin, release the evil within," I don't know, something like that. And then I got that was the inspiration basically to make this creepypasta. And I guess it's kind of a good concept, but the fact that it's with FNAF characters is stupid. Like, I could have made it a different like thing altogether. Like, maybe some serial killer like disguises the people by crawling into their skin. That actually sounds pretty good. Pretty like creepy, I guess. When my character got scooped, the game closed. I got creeped out and took deep breaths. If the game closed, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If he'd never seen this game before and said, "Oh, you're in the scooping room," how was he supposed to know that? He's never played the game before. But anyway, if the game closed, I would just if I was playing this and the game just closed, and like I've never seen gameplay of this game before, then I would just think that's part of the game. I wouldn't be creeped out or anything. Breaths, I spelled wrong. But when I heard a voice behind me, I can hear your heavy breathing, you know. I turned around, there was another plushie behind me holding a knife. He stabbed me and I passed out. When I woke up, I was looking in the mirror. I tried to move, but I was not in control. My eyes glowed purple and my head, I screamed. Henry said it was me who was in control, holding on to puppet strings. We have friendly eyes, there's a place that hides, calling for your life, Yeah, I remember that song. Oh my god, that brings back so much nostalgia. I was a disgusting little FNAF kid. I'm just letting you know. I was a disgusting little FNAF kid when I was younger. Holy moly. I still have a bunch of plushies, actually. Hold on, I'll get them. I've had this plushie since 2018. This has been with me since 2018 and I still own it. I have more, actually. I have a lot of FNAF plushes, actually. I remember I won these two in a arcade machine. Yeah, we're Freddy and Foxy, just the classic ones. By the way, like most kids, Foxy was my favorite, and if you don't know, for God's sake, I'm autistic, so I had special needs basically, and I was allowed to bring plushies to school to calm me down. So I usually brought this Foxy plush to school, and it just calmed me down whenever I was stressed or whatever. And yeah, it was effective. I even it just calmed me down because I don't know. It did. Anyways, that's enough of that. Oh wait, actually, this is the newest plush I got. This is a Vanny plush. I can't remember when exactly I got it. It was either 2021 or 2022, but this is the newest FNAF plush I have, I think. Okay, well, that's enough of that. Let's get back to the original thing. Now, I'm not going to play this game. The only reason why is because it's just really atrocious, and I know the point of this video is to play my old games, but it's just stupid. Just, like, nothing happens in the game. All it says is to let me crawl into your skin part, and then a jump scare, and then the game ends or something. I don't know. Well, I think there was a jump scare. I can't honestly remember. To repact Lucy Crap Sinois. What in the... Why? I can't remember what this was. I'm curious, but I used to make a lot of just like bait and switch games, where basically it was just like basically as soon as you launch the game, it jump scare the shit out of you, and then you'll be like, for God's sake, because I was a pure asshole. I was a shitty little kid back then. So I'm honestly scared to play some of these games, not because they're actually scary, just because I'm afraid as soon as I open the game, it's gonna play some stupid loud noise and gonna jump scare me. And since it's like nearly midnight, I don't want to do that. I'll probably get cursed by the Evil Dead demons or something, for all I know. Alright. But I will play the ones that I know don't have jump scares in them. First of all, let's start off with this. Sonic Black Soul. This is my most infamous old game that I made. It's also one of the first... It was actually the first original game I made. I'm not sure if you can count this as a game because it's absolutely terrible. But, yeah, it's just a walking simulator, just like Sonic.exe. And I knew barely anything about coding back then, so yeah. Here, look at this. Ew, horrible. I said, yeah, it's terrible. I'm way better at programming now. I made this 2 years ago, so I'm even better than I was back then. So basically, since I was so bad at coding and I didn't know how to make cutscenes or anything, I had to explain the story in these cutscenes here. And basically I made these games when I was in 4th class, or in America it's like 3rd grade or something. I honestly can't even remember at this point. It's the start of middle school basically in America, the whatever grade you start middle school at. And I remember I made these in there, and like, since I was like just about starting to get some coding knowledge, I didn't know much, so I had to explain the story of these through the descriptions of it. And I must admit the story wasn't that good, but it was kind of original. Like, I did actually like a lot of the concepts that I had, but also the title Sonic Black Soul, that kind of sounds a bit racist. That's just a joke. But yeah. And also I was planning to make a sequel to the game called Sonic White Soul. That got cancelled. And the reason why it got cancelled, I'm not sure if I said this in another video, I probably did, but the reason why it got cancelled is for a very, very stupid reason. What the freak is on advertisement on Alibaba? What the actual hell are they advertising? Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, the reason why I got cancelled was a very stupid reason, and it's because I made the first like prototype demo of it, and then I tried to make the next chapter of it, but I couldn't get Sonic to go up his stairs, and because of that, the game just got cancelled because I didn't know how to do that. Nowadays I could easily do that, but back then I didn't know how to do that, so the game just got cancelled then, and I didn't talk about it being cancelled because at the time I was just like, oh, I'll just wait till I get better at coding knowledge, and then I just gave up on the game because I lost interest. So yeah, and honestly, that's probably for the best. I'm okay with this just being a one-off game. Plus, the game has a good ending anyway, I'm pretty sure. Because, well, I'm pretty sure this has 2 endings, or it was originally intended to have 2 endings, but I couldn't program that in, because I was really bad. But basically, Sonic, so you give a Tails doll plushie to Sonic's grave, and then he says, "Thank you, Tails," and then the black soul of Sonic dies, or something. What is on sale here? Sorry, these advertisements, what the actual hell is on sale? Yeah. I might play this one, but I don't really want to. Oh, and I am working on a remake of this. Well, I've already finished, like, the first chapter of it, and I don't honestly know if I'll finish it. But here it is. This is Sonic Black Soul Remastered. That's an original soundtrack and all. Yeah, and I did finish the first chapter of this. It's prologue. It's not the first chapter. It's the prologue. You could play it, but I haven't published it yet because it needs to have some polish before I actually release it. First of all, at the end of the game, it has a really cheesy jump scare. So I'll have to remove that because I don't really want to do that. That's kind of stupid. Also, by the way, I was playtesting the game earlier just because before this video, just to see like any differences between the original and the game, and then at the end of the game I forgot there was a jump scare. Well, it's not that I forgot it, it's just I forgot that it happened really quickly, so it actually got me and I actually was like, oh and then started laughing my ass off because I got jump scared by my own thing. We've recorded for 24 minutes and I've barely done anything. Because it's just a lot of talking. Why is this being advertised? That is not very family friendly. Okay, so we've started off with the basic ones. I don't want to download any of these files because again, as I said earlier, they're probably scareware and will like jump scare the shit out of me. So I don't really want to do that. Oh yeah, Laska OS. This was an operating system that I designed. Didn't really finish it, so here's a video of it. What's your name? Early access user, nice to meet you. Old house with old stuff. So here, this is just a primitive prototype of it. And there was no purpose for me to design this. I just designed it for fun. I miss being a 10-year-old because like it was fun because I was experimenting with ideas, and since I had very primitive coding knowledge, it was actually kind of fun just to explore coding and stuff. Now that I know basically everything about Scratch, not coding in general, just Scratch, it's kind of boring now just to code. But back then I was having a lot of fun, and I got a lot of nostalgia for it. Yeah, 1 terabyte hard drive. Remember when 1 terabyte hard drives are like the coolest thing ever? Yeah. Now there's the 1 petabyte hard drives that cost more than all my organs combined. So this was made in 2020, remember? The same year with the COVID hit and the freaking Among Us hit. Among Us. Here is the strangest game I've ever made. So this is called Devil Forest 47284. Again, I used to make a lot of horror games. And basically, I'm pretty sure this game was scareware. I can't honestly remember. Actually, no, it wasn't scareware. It was just really bad. Yeah. I'm not gonna show any footage of it because, again, it could have been scareware. I honestly can't remember. But as you can see here, this is just all this is just is just a source filmmaker map that I screenshotted, and then when you open the game. Charlie, calm down. Sorry, there's fireworks going off outside because of course it is. It's Halloween. Charlie McGuire. This is my dog Charlie. Say hello. Say hello, you little poop. Nope. Stop. Don't even ask what expression I was. So yeah, this game basically like all this game was basically what you did was all you did was you walked to the left, a demon appeared, and then you had to fight him, but like if you click him you just win. And then I think there was a jump scare and it was scareware. I don't know, I honestly can't remember any of these because most of these were probably scareware. I honestly can't remember. Also, a lot of these I couldn't find images for that actually supported the resolution of gamejolt, so I mostly just chose random things. Whoa, what? Oh my god! That's a funny coincidence. This is like a perfect time to film this video. I'm actually Sorry, hold on. Charlie. Sorry about that. Yeah. Nothing like a good old bottle of water. Am I right, lads? So yeah, there couldn't be a more perfect time to actually film this. So I remember, I don't remember this one. This one could have been Scareware again. I, so I'm mostly just browsing through these and then we'll play them. Well, the ones that aren't Scareware. This one was kind of Scareware. It's called Tails Error. Basically, I saw this YouTube video of these, like, well, not YouTube videos, but, like, there was these trends of making these games that had, like, a popular character, and then an error at the end of it, and then, like, it'd be, like, this is a test, please don't press the black button, or whatever, and then if you pressed it, it just keeps getting more and more scary. It's basically .exe games, except it's a clicker. And yeah, it's funny. Well, back then it was like the scariest thing to me, but nowadays it's just really funny. Because they were really bad games. By the way, those games were actually joke games and were made bad on purpose. But I didn't know that at the time, so I just thought those games were being serious. Basically in the game, all you do is Tails is there. You click me narrating it. It says, "Please don't press the black button." You press the black button, and everything keeps getting more scary. Ooh, spooky. Then Tails jump scares you, Scareware, and then there's a blue screen, and then it turns to a red screen. Screen says die. Ooh, so scary. Stop showing me this shit. This one's really funny. It's called Malt Mazer. Basically, the Malteser wants to go into delicious white chocolate, but the company hid it in the middle of nowhere, and then there's a bunch of other Maltesers trying to go to the same place and find the delicious white chocolate. Oh, look, there's the delicious white chocolate. You can see it right there. I don't know why I'm pointing. Will you stop barking, Charlie? Here's this funny one, Lace Race. I don't know why this one got really popular. It's probably because the image. Again, I had very few images that could support the actual, like, resolution of gamejolt, so this is just a random one I chose off the internet. Like, basically I searched, like, the resolution of the image, and then, like, I found this image that was the exact resolution of gamejolt, so I just saved it and put it in here. And for some reason, this thumbnail got me 478 views. I don't know why. Probably because there was a popular for Pac-Man.exe games at one point. And will you stop barking, Charlie? Okay. I know there's fireworks going off. There's no need to bark. Ah, here we go. Almost forgot about this. Line. If you don't know what that is, Line was a fake game. It was a fake out. I was pretending that it was an actual game that I was developing, but in reality, all it was a hoax. So basically, what I do is I go into Source Filmmaker Maps, and I would just take screenshots and say, "Oh, this is the story of the game." And since Source Filmmaker had low resolution, I said it was a PS2 style game, But looking at the images, it looks nothing like a PS2 game. It looks more of like maybe a PS3 style game, if on really low resolution. Because PS2 games are have less polygons. Ooh, Charlie, stop barking, Charlie. But I must admit, PS2 games have a lot of polygons, but they're not enough to look like this. So it's more of just like, are you okay? Tough bugs. And then I was making this line revisited at one point. The only progress I made was me making a door. Kind of quietly cancelled. Well, I never said. Well, it's technically not cancelled. I just haven't worked on it at all. But I don't think I'll ever will. So I'm pretty sure this is just a dead project. I could continue it one day, but that's only if I finish Snip and Poke the game or something like that, which won't be done for a couple years. Because Snip and Poke the game is basically the epitome of unfinished games, because I'll probably never finish that. In fact, one of my new video ideas is to make a video on the disastrous development of Snip and Poke the game and how it nearly broke me. So, yeah. But the reason why I don't actually have much passion to actually make Snip and Poke the game, the only reason I'm continuing it is because in order for the Snip and Poke lore to make sense, I have to make this game because it will continue the story. And I don't want to just like cancel it and turn it into a book or anything, because that would just be lame. So I'm continuing it in like a multimedia fashion. So Snip and Poke the game. Though, I'm excited to make level 3 of the game, because that's going to be a huge sandbox area where I can add a bunch of Easter eggs and stuff, and have a lot of puzzles, because I have unlimited room for puzzles, since it's a city, and anything can happen in the city. You can get shot in the balls in a city for all we know. Yeah. Excuse me. Who is commenting in that chat? Go to bed. Excuse me, Harry McLarry, Harry boy, do not comment in my chat for God's sake. That is not acceptable. That is not acceptable, Harry. You cannot comment in my chat. Okay, whatever. Alright, so that's enough talking. We'll actually play a game now. What should we start off with? I'm thinking Sonic Black Soul. Now, I'm not going to actually download the files for this game, because they're actually on Scratch, so I'll just play it on Scratch. I've actually played this game a billion times, so it's not a big deal. Who is Harry, why are you commenting haha in my chat? It's very rude. There's no need to do that, okay? Okay, let's go on Scratch. Also, by the way, my Scratch account is another rabbit hole. We might go down that one day. The reason why I'm making this video is because it's shorter. It'd be shorter than actually going on Scratch, because it'd be a huge rabbit hole going down my Scratch account. Jeez, that's years of history. Heck, you can actually see that in every page I keep posting less and less. And when you reach the first page, you'll see a project from a year ago on the exact same page, if not 2 years ago, because I barely post on my Scratch account anymore. I'm not. And people, like someone, like, it's gotten so bad to the point where someone actually said, "Are you dead?" And then I said, "No, I just lost motivation." Well, not motivation, but like I just haven't been posting anything because I haven't really been working on it much. I'm getting distracted. I can get distracted very easily, as you can tell. Let's see. Oh, just before we go. Just before we go, play this game. I actually remember making this one. This was basically scareware. This is actually quite new. I only made it in 2021. But this is just scareware. As you can see, it just is jump scare. Ooh, scary. That's all it was. It was just scareware. This was a comedy one. This is a comedy one. Just makes fun of Riddle School. You don't know where Riddle School is? You're too young to be on this video. Get off. Okay, I'm just joking, but I don't blame you if you don't know what Riddle School is. Heck, I shouldn't even know what Riddle School is. I wasn't even born in the time period Riddle School was popular. Anyways. Oh man, just go scrolling through my scratch pages brings me back so much memories. There's some like actual good things, some nostalgic things, some questionable things, and just some outright war crimes on my scratch page. So as you can see, quite a diverse scratch page. Oh, I remember this. I keep getting distracted. I'm actually make a separate live stream on this on my scratch page alone, because it's a huge rabbit hole to go down. But just letting you know, I made this game called The Rev. I only made one chapter and it was very short. All you did was just walk into a couple doors and the game's over. It was quite stupid. Also, I remember that I made so many terrible .exe horror games that when I showed my newest one to my dad, he was like, can you make like an actual good game for once? Like a non-scary game? And I didn't know how to process that information, so I made this. I made this game. It's terrible. Yas, school. So, E to go to the next zone. That's all you do. Wait, is that it? Yeah, so as you can see, I was not the brightest mind. I was not the most brightest and creative mind in exploring other genres of games. And it's not that I didn't know how to make a happy game. I just didn't want to make one, and I only did that to please my dad, because my games were terrible anyway. And holy shoot! Remember I said outright war crimes on my page? Yeah, this shouldn't be on Scratch. There's literally... I made some crappy creepypasta and it was like called Insane Tales. And there's literally... I'm not going to show it. I'll actually probably get like taken off YouTube or something. But it's literally Tails. He looks crazy and creepy and he's stabbing Sonic to death. Yeah, you can come up with that in your mind, but Jesus Christ, that was really edgy. Heck, I was fine with that back then, but nowadays I'm like, what was wrong with me? I'm not even that dark nowadays. Okay, well, maybe that's a bit of a lie, but I wasn't. I don't think I don't think I was actually that bad, but. I don't know. I was just a freaking fool. After scrolling all the way back, I think we found it now. Wait, I don't know. Where's Sonic Black Soul? Oh, there it is. Okay. So here is the terrible Sonic Black Soul. Luckily, I've played this one so many times that I know this isn't scareware. Okay, well maybe that was a bit. I still have a neighbor music. Don't even ask. So yeah, this is Sonic Black Soul. You walk up to the grave. Actually, you don't even have to walk up to it. You can walk over there and all you do is just click the grave. Sonic comes out. Wow, that's so scary. And then it ends. That's the first chapter. That is the first chapter. That's it. What were you expecting from a 3-year-old game? I mean, walking simulator. And I was actually hyping this up. I made trailers for this and all. I thought there was gonna be the second coming of Jesus or something, for all I know. And then people started pointing out, wait, this is terrible. And then they were like, and then I was like, they're just haters. They don't understand me. The world doesn't understand me. I'm emo. But I kind of was back then. I was an edgy piece of shit. Here's the theme park. My art skills weren't the best back then, as you can see. And it's not because I was bad at drawing or anything, maybe that's a bit of it as well. It's just because I barely knew how to use Scratch vector tools. So I didn't know how to, like, if I drew, I basically only knew how to use very basic tools like the circle tool. I didn't know how to use the warp tool or anything like that. To people who've never used Scratch, you don't have no clue what I'm saying, but basically there's different tools. Yeah. So here's here's Sonic Black Soul Chapter 2. I mean, Walking Simulator Chapter 2. So, you might not understand what this is, but basically it's a map. Yeah, it doesn't look like a map, it looks more like a knife. But it's a map, and basically the map is supposed to lead you to Sonic's house or whatever. Oh yeah, and there's a... Also, if you press the D key, you lose. There's a bad ending, apparently. Just like...
Sorry, buddy, but I need your black soul.
That's what you want.
It only hurts for a second.
Oh wow, it's so scary.
That's more like it.
Please don't jump scare me. Thank you, thank you. No scareware, no scareware. Because a lot of my games are scareware. Now for the final chapter. And I'll play like another game or something and then I'll go to bed because it's nearly oh my god, it is midnight. It's 20 past 12 at night. I've been recording for nearly an hour. Like, we've barely done anything. I've just been talking. Oh, great. So here's Sonic Black Soul Chapter 3, The House. Wow. Oh, I need to actually look at the controls for this. It's E to enter the house. Oh, I'm pausing that for a second. By the way, I have a mod installed for Scratch where there's a pause button, which is actually cool. I didn't know how to make an enemy actually hurt you or chase you properly, so he just kind of does that, and I just didn't bother fixing it. I didn't bother like removing him or anything and have him be in a separate place. There's no final boss fight for this chapter. This is the last chapter of the game. It's and like the final part of the game is supposed to have an epic final boss fight or something, but nope, this does not have that. Because what were you expecting? Hey, if you click the Tails doll, it says thank you Tails, Sonic, you're welcome. There's a beta version of this game. Because for some reason I made beta versions of the game. And in that beta version of the game, you'd give the plushie to Sonic, and then then there'd be the Black Soul Sonic, and he'd be like, "No, how dare you!" Yeah, it was stupid. Unfortunately, I didn't add that into the final game because I was really lazy. But I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I didn't do that. Also, I don't know why Black Soul Sonic doesn't follow him down to the graveyard. There's no chase scene or anything, because that would actually be pretty cool. I was very lazy. So yeah, you could. This will probably be the longest time you see anyone spend on this game, because I'm just explaining everything. But yeah, that was Sonic Black Soul, an absolute atrocious game. Does bring back nostalgia, but I can't tell if it's in a good way or a bad way. Okay, we'll play one more game. One that's on my Scratch account, and it's also on gamejolt, because I don't want to install scareware and jump scare the shit out of me. I want to yeah, I'm going back to my Undertale phase. You see, when you scroll back in my page, you'll see that on my very first page, the page 8, you'll see there's basically all Undertale stuff basically. And then, as you can see, on page 7, I started posting one or two, a couple Sonic things, because I started to like Sonic then. And then when you go on page 6, you can see a kind of switch where there's now more Sonic stuff than Undertale stuff. The Undertale stuff is still definitely there, but there's definitely a lot more, I think, than them. And then once you go to page 5, it's basically all Sonic stuff. How many Undertale projects are here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 Undertale projects. And then once you go to page 4, I think it's just all Sonic. Well, not all Sonic, but just nothing to do with Undertale, because I went out of my Undertale phase. I had a bunch of different phases. I liked Pac-Man, I liked Five Nights at Freddy's, I liked Undertale, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I didn't even show any of that on camera, I just realized, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think you want to see it. Let's see. I'm going back to my gamejolt page. I'm going to see if there's anything that I posted here and on gamejolt as well. There's Just Shapes and Beats Last Blow, but that isn't really a mega old game. It's only 2 years old. And plus, it takes around a half an hour to beat it. And I'm not gonna do that tonight. I did make a rebuilt version of the game if you want to download that. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm not playing through a half an hour game though. The rebuilt version of the game is way better than the original because reasons. I honestly don't know what else could be here. Yeah, I have nothing, so I really don't want to install scareware onto my computer. Well, it isn't exactly scareware, because scareware is like the viruses that infect your computer and like jump scare you and crap and do scary things. But I don't really want to do that. No, like not that. What am I talking about? But I don't actually have any of those games. But I call them scareware because as soon as you open the game, it just jump scares the absolute ever loving shit out of you. So there's one or two games here that do that, but I don't know which ones, so I'm wary of all of them. All of them that are labeled like .exe or poop game whatever, I I'm not I'm not playing those because they're suspicious and I think they're scareware and will scare the shit out of me. Um just trying to find any games so I can play. There we go. Sonic Runners End of the Road. This isn't exactly scareware or anything, this is just a runner game. If you don't know what Sonic Runners is, okay, you're definitely too young to get on to be on this live stream. Get the frick out before I kill you. Okay, well that was just a joke, because most Sonic fans don't even know what Sonic Runners is, because it's quite obscure, actually. Well, it was for a while, but there's been a video made by Pat Mac on it. Excellent video, I recommend you check it out if you haven't already. And he just talks about the entire history of the game. It's actually very entertaining, and actually made me cry. Men don't cry, unless it's a YouTube video. Oh, here we go. Tails error. You know what? I'll play this. I know it's scareware, but I remember playing this game a lot. No, actually it isn't scareware. It's just the error game genre. So we'll just play this. It isn't actually that scary at all. It won't jump scare the shit out of me, so we'll be alright.
Hello, and welcome to Tails Error.
Oh my god. I sound so different. My voice is so high pitched. Holy mo.
This environment, I guess, you will be putting through some tests. As you can see, there's that black button at the top there. Yeah, do not press it. It will destroy your computer and it will punish you.
Yeah, so as you can see, the error genre of games is quite stupid. But yeah, so if you press the button, guess what happens? Also, I'm not even sure if you can hear what the audio is. I'm not even sure if I have that turned on, but basically I sounded really different.
Hey buddy, I said not to push that button, but don't worry, you still got some chances. I just got to get the tests prepared, yeah.
You can barely tell what I'm saying. I'm gonna cry because of how bad this is. Alright. So the stream is over now. So I'm just gonna, so if you don't know, something's weird about my streams where they just, it's delayed by a couple seconds, so if I stop the stream now, then later, then it would actually pause the video at, at the time it's not supposed to, so I'm just gonna be sitting here for a couple seconds. You won't even be seeing this footage, probably, so I just have to wait here for a couple seconds. Just wait. But thank you for watching. And yeah, see you later. Bye.